Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, happy Monday. All right, everyone. Um, so I just wanted to talk to you briefly for a little bit of time um, and somewhat of the moment right now. I'm giving you guys an update about everything. So what is happening today is um, already three police department civil rights complaints have been filed with the Homeland Security. Two more are getting ready to be filed and sent to them email directly to the Homeland Security. Just letting everybody know, I don't give, like I tell everybody, I respect the fire department, I respect paramedics, I respect those two first responders. Just like I told you, I really don't have any respect for police. Um, but I will tell you, I wanted to give you guys a mutual respect flag for the Edison Police Department. Um, they are very respectful. They are doing their job. They are doing things correctly. They never violated my rights. They never did anything wrong. I just want you guys to know I'm having a little bit of trust for this PD, for them doing what they're doing. I respect you guys 100%. Like I tell you, I'm having trust. It's just not going to be a lot of trust until I can see more finalization about how officers are and how they're trained and how things are proceeding. Like I said, it's 50-50 with just that department. Every other department that did cruel things to me and did some destroyable stuff, um, yes, Woodbridge PD is going to be one of them. Galway PD is number two. Westfield PD is number three, and the last one is the New Jersey State Police. So Edison is going to be off the list. I'm going to do the right thing because they are doing respectful things to me, and they're not really doing things besides they are intimidating that they're going to do. And if I do sign a complaint against the Edison PD, I'm going to explain to them that I feel like I'm being profiled and then being also intimidated and, you know, trying to do some stuff as well. I have some evidence of somebody, I don't know if it's true, about somebody that came in, commented me a little while ago. I think it was like a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago. Good morning to you, sir. 9:55. Seeing how you're making out. You come in and say hi in my lives. I can see who you are. Good morning. Good morning. So, like I tell everybody, so far I'm only going to do four departments. It's going to be Woodbridge PD. Galway PD is going to be one of them because they violated my Second and my Fourth Amendment right. They took my taser, they used it for evidence, and they charged me with that crime. I'm trying to figure out too if they're. Go ahead, guys, say good morning. Come in the live, say hello, good morning. You know, I like to see comments, people chatting in the log. I think where I'm mainly going to get the departments in trouble, the main departments that are going to get in trouble, is going to be the state police officer with the Fourth Amendment violation, Woodbridge Police Department coming into our apartment illegally when they should have took care of it outside, and doing some Fourth Amendment violation, walking into our home without a warrant when there was just only an altercation between two minor subjects. Westfield, New Jersey, doing a illegal traffic stop due to freedom of speech. So I'm going to tell you, there's going to be three departments that are definitely, or I could say four departments, right? State Police, Westfield, Galway, Woodbridge. There's going to be all a bunch of Fourth Amendment and First Amendment violations, and the Second Amendment violation in Galway Township. It's going to get very, very fucking serious. And these cops, they're not going to like it. I already did my fourth submission of the extra application already to the Homeland Security. This stuff is going to be, it's already been filed, 4 complaints have been filed, all the information that they need, and on top of, if I have to send them actual email footage of these departments doing violations as well as the videos and stuff, I think the Homeland Security needs to see the evidence, and that's what I'm going to send them through the email. And when I send the email, things are going to be sent with the information as well as everything else. So I'm just going to let you guys know, These cops are going to be very angry. They're going to be very angry. And if I were you guys, if you drive through these towns, if you drive through Woodbridge PD, Galway PD, Westfield PD, Edison's not getting the complaint. Edison, New Jersey is not getting the complaint. They're not going to get any of that because they are being really respectful. Besides, the only thing I'm irritated about, if it was really true, was somebody was telling me that the cops were trying to do something to have me commit a crime, and intimidating me as well, trying to piss me off so I can get in trouble. So that's the thing I'm going to bring up right now. So there's only going to be 4 departments, but I am going to keep the one final paperwork filed just in case for this other department that didn't do anything to me. If it gets out of control, and if it is considerably retaliation, I can send it to him through the email. The Homeland Security will be getting it, and then things will be taken care of, and possibly these officers, I'm hoping and I'm praying to God every day, and people being by my side, I'm just hoping for praying to God that these police officers do get charged with these Fourth Amendment, Second Amendment, and the First Amendment violation for freedom of speech. I do hope it gets this serious, and I hope, things do backfire, and it turns out I do have a lawsuit against these police officers and these departments because they need to fucking learn. You can't go around doing things to people. You can't be going around doing illegal traffic stops, and you can't be going around doing illegal things to people just so you can look at their thing or give them a ticket. Because I'm going to tell you. Oh, and the other one, Mountainside PD. So that would be the 5th one because they're the ones that actually did a traffic stop on me and tell me I was on my phone. But actually, my camera was on my chest. My phone was on my chest at the time because before I never had any other devices. So, yes, that's what I just wanted to let you guys know. It's going to get hot in these towns, so like I'm going to tell you. Anywhere near Bordentown, New Jersey State Police Barracks, any highways, 195, 130, any of those towns down that way, in Burlington County, Trenton, any of those areas, please, when you're driving, prevent yourself from doing anything to get these cops probable cause to stop you. Now, the other town I'm going to tell you is Mountainside, New Jersey. I want you guys to watch out for these police officers as well. They're very, they'll pick on you, they'll do anything to you, they don't give a fuck. They'll stop you for even 3 miles over the speed limit. So yeah, that, and like I said, the other thing I'm also going to say also is, like I said, Galway PD, the assholes. Long Island Audit that I talked to, Long Island Auditor, he does journalist stuff. He tells me about the Galway PD, and they're very fucked up. They try to violate his Fourth Amendment right by trying to search and seize him, and he knew his rights, and the cops prevented to do that because they knew that they were going to violate his rights, and he put his foot down and said, no, I have my hands in my pockets because it's cold out, and you're telling me to pull them out because you're not safe. You got to, and he even said, you have a gun, you have a bulletproof vest, what are you afraid of? I'm just a civilian here recording in a motor vehicle commissioner, okay? So yes, it's really fucked up, and it's really disappointing how these cops can do whatever they want. And Long Island Auditor, he's been doing some stops for me too. He actually did email me, he did let me know that he did do some police departments. Everything else. So this is why, I want people to know this, that Galway PD is a corrupt police department. They'll do anything. And the thing is, you gotta watch out for it. I want to teach you guys some stuff. I want to educate you. So if it comes down to a traffic stop between Woodbridge PD, Galway PD, down near Bordentown Barracks or Burlington Barracks off near 195 where the state trooper is at, and everything else, I want to teach you guys some things as well as Westfield, because a violation of my First Amendment right, he wanted to do an illegal traffic stop for almost 20 minutes. So this is what I want to educate you. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an officer, I'm nothing. I'm just a normal civilian that knows his rights and knows his shit, and I'm educating myself because of these officers in Galway PD. They're the ones that are doing the fucking problem here. And now these complaints are going to be filed. They're going to be filed. All 3 of them so far, and now the 4th one, I'm on the urge of getting it copied, taking pictures of it, and it's going to get sent to the Homeland Security. And it's going to involve some officers as well. Did not do any, also, I want the Homeland Security that there is some rape cases that were filed. Nothing has been done. No complaints, nothing like that. I'm doing what I got to do. So I want everybody to know, the first thing you want to do is if an officer comes at you and asks you for the ID or requests your registration, license, and insurance, what you want to do is always ask him, what did I get stopped for? What did I get pulled over for? He refuses to do that. You have an obligation on top of, and this is another thing too, I just started learning about this too, about officers refusing to give me their name, but just their badge number. So if it comes down to it, they ask you for your license, registration, and insurance. They refuse to tell you what it was. You need to ask them for their badge number and their name. If they refuse it, that means that they are violating their own policy in their department. That means they have an actual policy that they have to obey in their police department. And if they don't identify themselves or say anything like that, you need to record them, and you need to have documentation of this officer refusing to identify himself with his badge number and name. Now, if you ask him and you request a supervisor and he denies it, you have to call 911 where you're at and request for a supervisor, captain or lieutenant, to come out to your area where you're stopped at. And you do not give them any credentials until the supervisor arrives on the scene. Now, if it gets to be very, very serious to the point where this cop is trying to get you out of the car, you need to record every altercation. Now, if he starts doing excessive force, he starts doing things are being recorded, you have a protection for yourself that you could have a big lawsuit against this officer due to excessive force, and as well as forcing you out of the car without probable cause, or due to him having a power trip. Now, if he doesn't take you out of the car and whatever, you tell him, I refuse to give you my ID, license, registration. I'm talking to a supervisor right now. I want a supervisor here. He's going to be here. I'm going to wait till he comes here. So the supervisor can overpower this officer, because if he did do something, retaliation or something like that, you have a percentage of protecting yourself and also fighting him in court. Liability evidence to show that you committed a crime on that. And if you didn't commit a crime, they go into your phone and go into your phone with that passcode or whatever, and they try to do something illegally to bypass it. That's considerably your Fourth Amendment violation, that they're going into your phone with tons of privacy credentials and stuff like that. That's considerably the Fourth Amendment violation. That means you're going to have a lawsuit regardless. Now, if it comes down to it, like I told you, if the cop doesn't do anything until the supervisor arrives, you'll let the supervisor talk to you. You'll let him know what's going on. And always have a dash cam, rear and front dash cam. Make sure you always record everything from rear and front. And if this wasn't initiated a traffic stop that was purposely due to this retaliation situation with this cop, then you could probably have an internal affairs investigation with this officer, request body cam footage to see what he said, or dash cam footage, or get a lawyer. It's better off video, but you have to make sure you get a good lawyer to be able to get this body cam and dash cam footage, so you can have evident proof on what the officer was saying in the cruiser at the time, so you can use that evidence as admissible evidence in court. So when you take him to court, there's going to be a percentage that he might get fired, he might get on administrative leave, or anything else. So be serious about this, guys. Make sure you know your rights. I want to educate everyone. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. I am here to help. I'm making sure these cops, because now I got to do 4 to 5 civil rights violations because of these cops or what they did. And we don't need it doing it. We don't need it happening to you guys. There's no point of that. The whole thing that started it was the Rahway PD. With the trust. I do not trust any cops. Besides, right now I'm starting to trust these Edison police officers. A little bit. It's gradually slow, but it's eventually growing. Very slowly, though. It's not going to grow too fast, because when you trust somebody, or you have to trust somebody, you have to build it. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to trust this person, I'm going to do this. No. You gotta let it grow. So I just want to let you know these Homeland Security complaints are going in today. Things are going to be finalized. Things are going to be done. These cops are probably, like I said, out of all 4 departments, give or take, I would say 3 out of the 4 are definitely going to be a real true investigation. Between the state police officer, the Woodbridge PD for violating our Fourth Amendment right, entering in our home illegally without a warrant due to a small altercation with 2 minor subjects, and on top of the cop retaliation in that town, because I know it's retaliation, it's been ongoing, and also cop retaliating at me due to a middle finger thrown at his face. I'm sorry, it's illegal activity. You can't arrest me, you can't fucking do nothing. Besides, he wanted to retaliate on me, and now I have nothing to enjoy vehicle-wise. Now I can't do anything. I'm pretty much like in a fucking locked up home. That's what that is. And the last one is going to be Rahway PD. But like I said, I'm going to have Mountainside and Underside. Edison, I'm not doing nothing, because Edison didn't do nothing to me. Besides, I'm afraid of an officer that has the same name as a different officer that I can tell you is going to be linked. And I don't know, I might just submit it just for that. I might just submit that complaint just due to that officer being in the department, making sure that this person is not retaliating, stuff like that, to make sure that there's an internal affairs done, making sure this officer is not doing something stupid towards me because of what I'm doing is the truth, that somebody threatening me with my life and they're going to get their people after me. So yeah, there's probably going to be a percentage between state police, Mountainside, Westfield, Broadway, Woodbridge, Edison. So there's going to be six complaints, excuse me, if anything, to the Homeland Security, because they don't tolerate discrimination. They do not tolerate anything. This country is very strict when it comes to American citizens. It's legally here, and these officers violate your rights. I just want to let everybody know. Please, everyone, drive safe, be safe. It is snowing out, nasty weather. Just enjoy your day and drive safe and give your enough stuff distance away from vehicles. Please drive safe, be cautious, make sure you got good tires, make sure you got good stuff in your vehicle so there's no issues with accidents. I love you guys very much. I care about you guys very much. And I'm here to give you a lot more news. I'm going to get more of the videos up and running for you guys from Facebook, so you guys can actually see the situation, what's going on with these officers, what they're getting charged for, crimes and stuff like that. I just want to, give everybody the real situation, and I will put it on there as well so you guys can see everything. Thank you to you all. Love you all. Be safe. God bless. And we the people.